How's it going, folks? So today I'm going to be checking out the new song here from the band Amon Sethis. The name of this song is At the Threshold of Doom. That sounds pretty tight, but yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I was quite impressed with their previous album, which I think dropped back in like 2020. And, they release an album every like several years. Like it's not like back to back every 2 years or anything. But they have a new album coming out February 21st, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, their previous album I was quite impressed with. So I'm super excited here that we have a new single and a new album on the way. Very curious to check this out. So let's just get on with it. Rangers, go.
There's a strange place full of mystery. We were real to live up the day.
Wow, what a cool song. Really, really cool song. But first and foremost, though, those vocals, man, the dude's vocals are phenomenal. This dude has a heck of a voice on him, and all the different, delivery style. Sometimes he's more like gritty, and then kind of aggressive. There's a lot of oomph. But I mean, he's just got a lot of power in his voice and in his range, and man, yeah, really, really impressive stuff. This dude's vocals are awesome, absolutely awesome. So, and it's cool in this song. There's a lot of moments where the song is kind of led by the vocals, like the verses. There's not much going on. I mean, there's some intricacy there, like with the drums. I really enjoyed the drums too. There's some really cool fills and just really great rhythms and stuff done with the drums. But yeah, you kind of have like the bass kind of thumping, and then the guitars just kind of doing like a little thing, and there's like space in between. It's not like musically heavy, but his voice is really kind of leading the charge with the vocals, and I mean he kills it. He kills it. And then like the chorus gets so grand, it sounds so epic. I love like the first part of the chorus. I'm not quite sure where like maybe the pre-chorus ends and the chorus proper begins. I think there's kind of like that pre-chorus, then like a little in between thing, and then like the chorus. So it was kind of interesting there, but yeah, both the pre-chorus and the chorus itself get really grand, and you almost hear like a choir almost. There's like multiple voices, and it just has, it carries like so much like gravitas, if you will. It just really sounds awesome. And then like in that pre-chorus, when the keyboard kind of kicks in, just sounds glorious. Totally love that. And yeah, I mean the guitar work, like I said, in the verses, there's not too terribly much like happening guitar wise, but in like the other sections, there's some really cool stuff on the guitar, and then the bridge, like the solo and stuff, I thought was really, really cool. Really, really well done. It wasn't kind of like a typical, little straightforward, brief little kind of shred fest and then move on. Like there was a lot of nuance in there, and I just found that enthralling. It was really, really cool, and everything else going on in there too was really cool. And yeah, again, I can't overstate how cool I thought the drums were. Some really, really cool beats and fills and stuff. And yeah, and one thing that's neat about this song is there's definitely like prog elements in there, like with structure wise and just kind of the approach. But the song as a whole, like, is quite consistent. Like, you never get lost, like, in everything. So I felt like the songwriting and everything was just really, really tightly done to kind of weave in these kind of prog elements and approaches, but not let the song as a whole kind of just get lost in it. So yeah, that was really cool. The bass work was really solid as well. I just love the overall sound of the bass, like those impact moments were really cool. And yeah, I mean, the song's heavy. It gets nice and melodic. There's a lot of things here, and the production sounds great. Really cool. And yeah, I love when the keyboard kind of kicks in, adds a whole nother element. And again, the chorus gets like so grand, like there's so much behind it that I thought was just awesome. I mean, it's just a really, really cool song. Like I said, I was kind of just enthralled, from the beginning. When it first started, I wasn't quite sure how this was going to go. But then when the vocals came in, I was like, okay, this is going to be tight. I'm not sure what they're going to be doing with the rest of the song, but man, like this is tight. So the only thing about this song that I wasn't too keen on is that kind of in between chorus moment. Like you have like that pre-chorus, that little section, and then kind of it kicks back in with the chorus proper. And this section I'm talking about, it kind of it like repeats the same line like four times. I just thought that that was a little too much. You know, maybe say it like twice or even just once to kind of lead into the chorus, something like that. Because but the pre-chorus and then the chorus itself, they both have a similar sound, so it's kind of cool having like a little moment where it kind of dips back down. You know, there's like an aggression there, and then it kind of gets grand again. So that's kind of neat. But I just felt like repeating it four times, it just it overstayed its welcome in my opinion. So yeah, maybe say it once or twice, and then go back into the chorus, and not leave so much time in between the pre-chorus and the chorus itself. It's a minor thing, but yeah, you know, each time I was just like, okay, you know, just get me to the chorus at this point. You know, it just was a little bit too long there in that section. But aside from that, really cool song. Love the sound of it. Really can't wait for this new album. Looking super forward to it. So yeah, let me know, folks, in the comments down below. What'd you think of this song? If this is your first time listening to the band, I highly recommend checking out their previous album. I think it's like Chapter Zero, if I'm not mistaken. They have like three full length albums. This one coming out is the fourth. Again, I could be wrong, but I think that's kind of how it is. And like I said, there's years in between each album. But I think the first one was like Chapter One, the second one was Chapter Two something, and then it seems almost as if they kind of went and did like a prequel to like the overarching story, because the third album's called like Chapter Zero, but then this one is Chapter Three, so it seems to be continuing where two left off. So, but yeah, I highly recommend you check out their previous album, and more. But if you have heard of them, are you excited for the new album? How do you like this song? Let's talk about it all, and I'll catch you next time. Ranger, out.